Welcome to Legless Not Lifeless, Living the Nightmare, Chasing the Dream. Here we are at the lorry, first day of our 2-week holiday, so just having a quick brew. Been able to get quite a lot done already this morning. Been able to get some of the insulation in and various other bits and pieces. It's really great to be able to just take a bit of time out and be able to do this. So I'm really excited about what we're going to be able to do over the next few days. And hopefully we'll make a real dent in what we're able to do. And the idea is that we're able to get enough done so that in these winter nights that are coming in, we can start working inside the lorry and doing cabinets and fixings and all that lot. So the idea this week is to literally get the insulation, wiring and water and things like that put in so that we're able to do that. So I hope you're enjoying it and living the nightmare but chasing the dream, and we're certainly getting nearer and nearer. Thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Bye.
Hand me down, hand me down. I do all those things I said, but I never did. You know I would, you know I would.
Welcome to Legless Not Lifeless, Living the Nightmare, Chasing the Dream. I'm trying a new camera gimbal at the moment, so if it goes a bit doolally, I do apologise for that. It's supposed to track me and follow me. I don't believe it, but hey, it's worth a try. So what we've got is cracking on with the installation this morning. So I've got the PRI boards that we're using, and what we're doing is just cutting them down to size to fit in the gaps where we've put the battens of wood. And what we're doing is we're using these pins.
You just can't stand the pain.
So they're self-adhesive, so you literally peel the back on them and then you literally stick it to the wall of where you want it, and then you literally push the board onto it. Now, to start with, when I did the first few, I put loads on, and I suddenly realised you don't need that many because they're actually really, really good. So what I'm intending to do is put one in each of the 4 corners.
You see that dark,
and then
dark
1 or 2 in the middle, but on a big area like this bit that I'm doing here, because this is going to be where washing machine and wardrobes and things like that are going, so I need it to be really secure. I am putting kind of a few more because I'd rather go over the top and make sure that they're well and truly stuck than not have them stuck enough. And I'll show you a close-up on it at the moment, but try and get this come down. Where you can see this silver bit just here, that sticks out slightly, just like not even a millimetre, but it is a little bit. So I'm putting extra ones on the bottom there to make sure that right down at the bottom it does stick. So as I say, I'm just putting extra ones down at the bottom there. Now, Manuka absolutely loves this bit when we're working on the floor like this, because it's really hard trying to get work done with her actually, because all she wants to do is come up and give you lots of hugs and kisses and all those kind of bits and pieces, and it's really annoying after about 10 minutes worth of it. Now, this is a job that I've been looking forward to doing, and I have to say it's actually quite satisfying because it doesn't take you long to get it prepared and done, and then it also, you know, it gets a big area done quite quickly. So I would highly recommend this. Now, hopefully I can reach the boards. I've got you back. Decided to go on a bit of a wander around. So what I've been intending to do is just try and match this up best I can. And then you can just slightly move the pins, which is a big help. So as I say, we get it into position and then just give it a slight tap with the mallet and it tends to go in. And that's it. it's in, and then we put these pins covers on, which I'll show you in a sec, and then we cut the ends off, and then we tape it up, and job's done. So it's really easy to do. It's exciting because it gets a lot done in quite a quick time, and it's really encouraging to see it all come together like this. So what I'll do is I'll just get the pins, covers, and I'll show you what we do with them and how we put them on so that you're able to position like that. We take these pins, and what you simply do is, if you take this one here, you just simply push it on the top and you push it right on until it can't go any further, and then that's what holds the board on. And then I simply take a small pair of tins, little clippers, and I clip it as close as I can to the board. Now don't watch, because it flies backwards, so they do come flying off quite easy. And what I do is I just repeat that all the way across the board for every single one of the pins that I've put in. Once again, being careful not to get that in your face, because they do come out with some force and they come flying back at you, and they would hurt, and they could do some serious damage. What we do is we do that all the way down on all of the pins that we've put in. Another one. As I say, these ones down the bottom here, I know you can't quite see them, so just try and move it down a little bit. So these ones down the bottom here are really low down, but they're the ones that were slightly protruding. But because you've been able to do the board in such a way, it doesn't stick out and it goes flush with the wooden battens, which is exactly what I wanted and I needed. So as I say, we just go along and we do this for all of them. Seth's not on camera today, so you're not seeing him, but he's here helping me, and then I'll show you what we do once we've got it in like this. So as I say, we just then go along with the little clippers, making sure we don't get it in our face, and cut them down to the actual size that they're supposed to be. And then like a wild balloon, from the golden rings of Saturn to the blue lagoon, into the wild of the endless and now you're floating through the city like a wild balloon, from the mountains of Vancouver down to Saskatoon, by the light of the lonesome moon. The great thing about these little wire cutters, is that the point in, you can get right in the flat there, so you can really get up to where you need to be with it. And then what we do is we tape it up, and I'll show you what we do for that. So what I've been doing is just giving them a little tap like that, just to check off any sharp edges so that they're not protruding and sticking out. Literally just a little tap. As I say, just set the sharp edges, and then we've got this insulation tape, which is silver, peels off really easy, and we just simply stick that over every one of the pads that we've put on. And the reason we give it a little tap is because that little bit there, I learned at the beginning, if you didn't give it a little tap, there is a sharp edge on it and it does just protrude a little bit. One, it hurts your finger when you're pressing on it, because I've done that, but also it just puts a little hole in, which you don't want, because I want to try and create that vapour barrier, hence the reason we're doing this with the PRI boards and the tape. So this tape is brilliant because it's just straightforward, peeled off, it's really easy to use, and we literally just stick it over the top, and you don't even need to cut it out like that, it's really easy to peel off, and we just stick it over all the covers that we've just put on. Couple more. Really easy to use. The cheapest place I found for this tape was Screwfix, of all places. Not that I'm getting paid by Screwfix to mention them there, but I just want to be upfront about where I'm getting most of my stuff from. It's either Amazon, Screwfix, or I have found a couple of other places, and I'm going to share where I managed to get a Maxi fan, Maxi Deluxe fan, for under £300, and it was the 40mm, 400mm by 400mm. Absolute bargain. In some of the places they were nearly like 350, 375, so just under 300 quid I managed to get for 299, and it wasn't even on sale or anything like that, so the normal price. I will share links for all the products that I use. But anyway, going back to what I have, so that's that tape, and then what I did was I got this same tape, but this one's double-sided, and what we do is we just measure it out and then we stick it across the top there. Now, because I've been down here in the wheelchair, I can't do it in one go, so what I tend to do is do as far as I can reach and then just go over it. But this one has a little peeler on the back. It's not the same as the other one. I don't know why they've done that, but for what we use it here for, it's actually better that it's got this little peeling thing on it. A little bit of a beggar to get to start with, but then once you've got it, it's really easy to peel. And what I do is I just put it at the start there, and it sticks really, really well and really easy. And then I just simply hold it back and peel it, and then just run my hand down it and make sure it is online. Now this was the 50mm one I've got. I've only got a couple of rows of this because that's all they had in. I am going to get the 100mm one because it'll be just a bit better. So some of this I will probably go over slightly because I'm not quite happy that the seal and the lips are over far enough. So belt and braces, just make sure that everything's okay. So where I'm not quite happy at the moment, I've just been using a bit of this other little one and just doubling up on that just to give it that extra seal to make sure that I'm happy with it. And as I say, it's really coming together. It's a really good job to be on with at the moment, and I've really surprised myself in how much I've actually got done in just this one day. We've literally nearly enough done a full wall on one side. So where I took 2 weeks off to literally just do this job, I'm going to be able to get it done within a few days, which I'm really pleased about, because that means that I can get ahead with other jobs as well. If you've got any questions about stuff that I'm using or how I'm using it, and if I'm not doing it right, then please do comment and tell me. But I've done all my research and I believe that this is the best way to do it and the best things to be using, and it's working really, really well, and I'm really, really pleased with it. So once we've got the walls done, we will be starting on the ceiling and the floor, and that's going to be done slightly differently but using the same products, but I'll explain that as we go along. But thanks for watching. I hope that you're enjoying it, because I'm enjoying doing the project, and I'm really excited about it as well, because it's all coming together and we're starting to see stuff happen now. So it's really exciting, and I can't wait to actually get out there and be travelling in this when we get it done. If anybody knows a good auto electrician in the East Yorkshire area, I'd be really grateful if you could let me know, because my tail lift on this, the electrics have gone on it. There's a certain bit of wire where it's got power at one end but not at the other end, and I just need some help in rewiring that. I can't do it because it's in the wheelchair, and I just can't do it. So I do need a little bit of help with that. So if you could maybe give us a shout, that'd be great. Sorry about the camera angle there, I've just suddenly realised that I was all one-sided, but I'm going to crack on and carry on doing this, and I'll shoot some more video. But thanks for watching, hope that you're enjoying the videos as much as I am, and thanks. Take care, bye. When somebody's desperately trying to share your lunch with you. Are you? Hey, it's my lunch, get off it. It's my lunch. I think somebody's going to win. Oh, we'll try the other side. Yes, see. One side doesn't work, the other side's bound to, isn't it? Oh, the back of the neck. So the aim for this week is to get finished off insulating it, lining it, and that'll be the ceiling and the floor and various other bits. And then hopefully we'll get the plywood in and start getting the heating, solar panels and first fix, so like water, gas, electric, all those kind of bits and pieces I'll be coming in. My trusty steed is here to help me again, and Seth will be joining me at various points during the week, but really excited about this 2 weeks off in being able to get started and get on with quite a bit. So hopefully you'll be able to join us. I hope that you're enjoying what we're doing, and I look forward to posting and keeping you up to date with what's happening. Thanks for watching. Bye.